Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Anao. I hope you're all fine, you feel good. I would like to share something about emotions today. Every day I'm working with people, I'm in contact with people, and nowadays very often people telling me about emotions. There are different ways to talk about emotions. One way, of course, are our emotions. If I live emotions or if I suppress them, if I ignore them, the most what I call symptoms coming up because of blocked emotions, not lived emotions, ignored emotions. First of all, maybe we should make clear we pick up emotions from other people as well. It's not only about our emotions, it is the emotional field we are living into. We are energy, we are sending out energy, and we are connected to other people's energy as well, of course. And not only to the person who is right next to me physically. We are connected emotionally with people we are thinking about, people who are close to us. And time and space actually doesn't exist at all. It doesn't matter if you're next in the same room, if you're in the same country, if the other person is on the other side of the world. There are no boundaries in these cases, especially when you are very open to the world, which it has to be, we should be. This is so beautiful to connect with other people. On the other side, we have to take care with whom we connect emotionally, even if it's family members, if it's friends, their own partner. I don't know if you know the situation. You're in a very good mood, you feel very well, you talk to your partner or to someone else and he's not in a good mood. What happens very often? This person pulls down your energy, pulls down your mood because you feel with this person. You want to help this person. Everything is fine about this. We are there to help and to support each other. At the same time, just don't forget yourself. When I'm talking about boundaries, boundaries are never against someone. I set boundaries for myself. And it's not only about protecting, it is about to be in my energy field. So don't give too much energy away and also not picking up other people's emotions and feelings. Supporting other people doesn't mean we have to pick up their issues, their beliefs, their emotions. It doesn't help this other person. Everyone has to live his own life. It is fine to ask for help. At the same time, I told in another video about this, don't help someone if this person doesn't ask you for help. Everyone has the right to fill in when he's ready to ask for help. I know many people, they actually never ask for help, and sometimes we can ask them without just starting to help, to support. First of all, ask this person if he wants this. We have to accept other people how they are. If they're not ready for help, for getting helped, we have to accept this. If you see that someone suffers for a longer time, of course, sometimes, yes, where is the boundary to step over, or it is just to help? Everyone lives his own life. Everyone has his own settings inside, his own beliefs, his own rights to decide for himself. We are free-willing people, free-willing human beings. Emotions are all around us. Emotions are inside of us. Many people, they pick up other people's emotions instead of feeling themselves, their own emotions. So where is the difference between other people and between me and my emotions? If you become more sensitive, you will feel more emotions of yourself. Some people kind of afraid to face these emotions because very often these emotions are connected with the past, with less or even not pleasant situations in our life. To ignore it doesn't help because sooner or later these emotions coming up, especially in a moment when we don't expect it at all. What to do? If emotions coming up, take your time to face them, feel into, don't be afraid of. What exactly is afraid of? Your mind. Your mind creates worries, doubts, anxieties, especially doubts about yourself. Most people underestimate themselves. You're way more powerful than you can ever imagine. And to imagine again is the mind. Your mind can't imagine how powerful you are, how powerful you can be. Very often, if it comes to a point which is very hard for us to go through, situations happen in our life, we have to go through and we can do this, we can deal this, we can cope these situations. But many people falling back, pulling down the energy after they went through such a situation. In our life, we have to cope a lot. We have to go through a lot, especially emotionally. To face it, to feel it, is the only way to live. I tell all the people just recently, more and more, to live the present moment is to enjoy life. To live the present moment is to be here and now. You are in your heart when you live the present moment. When you're in your mind, you're in the past or in the future. It doesn't really help the situation. Coming back to the point about emotions of other people. If you're in the present moment, you feel if it's your emotions or someone else's emotions. Some people, they want to give you advices out of their perspective. It's okay. But even these people should ask you, do you really want to hear it? On the other side, you have to feel in if you want to feel other people's emotions or if you want to be with yourself, surrounded by your beautiful energy. To work on yourself is the best without being influenced by other people's energy field or emotions or doubts or advices. Don't be afraid to be alone with you, in a room, in the forest, wherever you want to be. Find out what helps you really, where to be. The most people, they try to escape, not being alone, always surrounded by someone, with the partner, with friends, with the family members. It's nice to be, but you will never find the way to feel yourself if you're never alone, even with your thoughts. Allow your thoughts coming up. Very often your thoughts around emotions. Your thoughts coming up because of the past or the future. Allow it for the moment. But as soon as possible and as much as possible, come back to the present moment. I told in other videos already a lot about this, and I'm not getting tired to repeat it again and again. Because sometimes we need someone who repeats this for us, like a mantra, again and again and again. It helps us to understand more. Understanding and feeling here with the emotional intelligence. The mind sometimes just doesn't want to understand or just doesn't get it because it is out of our mind, what we can imagine. Every one of us is very powerful. Every one of us has beautiful abilities. Everyone has his own abilities. We have to understand how to use such abilities. What happened to me almost 10 years ago can happen to everyone overnight, sliding into. Take your time to discover it. I did it. I needed a few months, a year, 2 years. Who knows actually when you're looking back? You're sliding into and you understood step by step. I changed my life. First of all, the present moment, to feel myself, to feel my emotions, to allow my emotions coming up, to stop, to ignore it, to depress it. The most people depress their emotions the most time of their life. Why? They are just afraid of. Anxiety comes up, doubts. You hear? The mind is telling you this. If you're in your heart, there are no doubts, no anxieties, no worries about the future. Because the heart, talking about the heart chakra, where I feel my soul, my spirit, is always in the present moment. I have no doubts about this, because since minimum 7-8 years, I live the present moment as much as possible. Of course, sometimes my mind is drifting away. I guess no one lives 100% in the present moment. That's fine. And it doesn't matter if you live 50, 60, 70, 80% in the present moment. Everything is much better than 20, 25, 30%. If you live the present moment, your life goes on more smooth. You understand what to do. You don't need advices from the outside. You can share your opinions, your feelings with someone if you want to, and listen to other people's opinion and emotions. But it doesn't mean you have to completely agree to it. If other people want to share their opinions, it's up to you if you're ready in this moment to listen to. Very often we say, yes, sure, because we don't want to offend the other person or to reject. But it's up to you to feel inside of you. Does it really feel comfortable to hear it in this moment? If you feel yourself, you understand your emotions, you understand which are your emotions, which are the emotions from the other side. Sometimes people, they pull us down without understanding it, without seeing it, without feeling it. But they do. For this, it is so important to set boundaries for you, not against other people. Just think about this. I hope you liked this video. Push the like button and subscribe, please, if you want. And hopefully see you in one of the next videos. Thank you very much.